As a fitness nutrition specialist and pregnant with my 4th baby, believe me when I say that I understand the struggle of trying to get your protein in while you're a busy mom and you can barely feed yourself. I'm going to share with you my 2 favorite snacks that are super high protein but also very satisfying. Protein-rich snacks help you feel satisfied, so it can actually help keep you from overeating between meals. Whenever I train clients, I always suggest that they aim for about 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal, and these snacks are gonna get you there. I will say that it's best to get your protein from whole foods as much as possible instead of relying on protein bars that can have a lot of artificial fillers and sweeteners, and they also can wreak havoc on your gut health. The first recipe that we will be making is my very favorite protein acai bowl. I love this because I am obsessed with acai bowls, but normally they can have anywhere from 50 to 100 grams of carbs and anywhere from 50 to 100 grams of sugar. So this is a way better alternative. This actually has 25 grams of protein in it and it tastes delicious. Let's get started. So the first thing you need is an acai packet. You can find them at Costco, at any of your local grocery stores. This one's from Trader Joe's. I'm actually gonna take one of these packets and just put it in our blender. And this is actually great because you're gonna get lots of antioxidants from the acai, and it gives it a really yummy flavor. Then you're going to take any type of almond or cashew milk, and you'll do just about 4 ounces of liquid. You don't want too much because you want it to be kind of thick. And then you can do any type of frozen berries that you like. For me, I like to do frozen strawberries. Also, a frozen banana is really yummy in there because it's going to give it this like nice creamy texture. I actually have a fresh banana today, but that works too. And we're just gonna put all of our fruit in our blender. If you want, you could even add some blueberries in there, but this is great. Then I'm gonna do just a little bit of ice just to give it a little more thickness. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part. This is our protein. So this is my BodyByBree protein. The reason why I love it so much, it's 100% organic and it has no artificial sweeteners, colors, preservatives in it. It actually has probiotics and digestive enzymes, and it's low lactose. So if you ever get a stomach ache from eating protein, this will not make you feel bloated or have a headache. It is so yummy and so creamy, you're gonna love it. And it has 20 grams of protein in 1 scoop. So that's where we're gonna get our protein. I'm going to blend the smoothie. Okay, so you just want to make sure everything's blended. It's going to be a nice creamy texture. So that's the base of our acai bowl. And then we're going to add our favorite toppings. So for me, I love fresh strawberries. And then I'll do some fresh bananas in there. And if you want to make it thicker, the frozen banana, or you can also add a little more ice, will make it a little thicker. Then I'll do some blueberries in there. And I also love to top it with just a little bit of granola. If you have the carbs for it, I love the granola. It just makes it really pretty and has like this yummy crunch to it. And if you're feeling fancy, you can also do a little bit of shredded coconut. So you have this yummy, refreshing acai bowl. 25 grams of protein, and look at how pretty that is, and it is so good. My kids actually beg for this every day after school, and I feel good giving it to them because it has tons of nutrients, lots of micronutrients in the fruit, and antioxidants in the acai. So our next recipe is going to be our no-bake energy bites. These are so great when you are running errands or you're in the car, even for your kids to eat in between school and activities. My kids love this recipe. So we're gonna start with 1 cup of old-fashioned oats, and you'll need a mixing bowl for this one. And when you're getting your oats, if you can, try to get organic, okay? Because they're not GMO sprayed crops. So we're doing 1 cup of oats. And then we're gonna do 2/3 cup of shredded coconut. I don't have the toasted shredded coconut, but if you want, it makes it really yummy to do toasted shredded, or you can just do the regular. And then we're gonna do 1/2 cup of peanut butter. You're gonna get a little bit of healthy fats and a little bit more protein in with your no-bake cookies. So we're just gonna pour it in here. This is kind of what's gonna make it stick together. Dump that in. And then we're going to do 1/2 cup of flaxseed. This is gonna kind of hold it all together, and flaxseed is so great for protein. And then we're going to do 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. This is what gets your kids really excited about it. You gotta have a little bit of the sweetness in there too. And then we're gonna do 1/3 cup of honey. So this is gonna be our natural sweetener. This is our natural sweetener. Okay, doesn't that look yummy? And this is gonna make a lot, so this will last you for a while, which will be nice. And just make sure to get all that honey out. There we go. And then we're going to end with a teaspoon of vanilla. So any vanilla you want, as long as it's pure, about a teaspoon. Okay, and then we're gonna mix it all together, and we're gonna make kind of like little balls of energy. It should be kind of sticky. Make sure to get all those chocolate chips mixed in. The best part, okay, we're gonna actually put 1 scoop of your BodyByBree chocolate protein. Okay, so I have vanilla and chocolate, so whatever you prefer. You could even do vanilla too if you want, but I really like the chocolate because it gives it a little more of the chocolatey taste. And this is gonna give you even more protein. So remember, we have the flaxseed in here, we have the peanut butter, and we have the protein powder. So this is gonna be some energy bites that you make. They're literally just carbs and fats, which isn't actually the most beneficial. You really wanna balance out your protein with your meals and your snacks. So this will be a lot more healthy for you. Okay, so now that you've made your energy bites and they're kind of sticky, a little trick too, if you feel like this is a little bit too like flaky and it's not sticking together, you can do just a dash of almond milk just to get it a little bit wetter, and that will help it stick together. Okay, then you're going to take your scooper and you're just going to scoop these energy balls onto the parchment paper. And once you put them in the fridge, they'll harden as well. So even if you're having a hard time getting them to stick, when they're in the fridge, they get nice and firm. So after we do a tray of our energy bites, we're going to stick them in the fridge for about 1 hour just to harden up. And then you can put them in a container and save them for whenever you're on the go. Okay, we have our yummy energy bites. Ooh, those are so good. You're gonna love these. If you enjoyed this video, watch my next video on a 10-minute body weight workout that you can do when you can't make it to the gym. I'm BodyByBree. Thank you for joining me to create the healthiest, happiest version of yourself, and I will see you back here next time.